the British people. And when you throw a gathering of people like this in the face of all the lies, the smears and the disinformation, you can see that we are destined to gain power, and we'll do it the honest, the hard-working, the British way, and we really will wipe the smile off the faces of those that try to wipe our faces in the mud. Thank you.
I'm so glad to be here. I nearly wasn't here tonight for many reasons. One reason was, the first reason being that my company weren't going to release me to be here. But the most important reason was that on Tuesday, in the early hours of Wednesday morning, I was staying with a friend in Kensington, and I woke up to hear breaking glass. And I was like, that's very strange. I wonder what my neighbour's doing. Sorry, my friend. And I heard breaking glass again. I got out of bed, opened the door slightly, and there was a man crouched down in the other room by the window. I shut the door. My heart was racing. I took my mobile phone, dialed 999, and then suddenly decided that it's too late for that, really. I haven't got enough time. I picked up all my belongings and hid in the wardrobe. It's a big walk-in wardrobe. Within seconds, I heard the bedroom door open, the light went on, and the cupboard door was opened, and I was face to face with this man holding a knife, and he told me to give me my mobile phone in the bag, and then shoved the knife right into my face and told me not to follow him out of the flat. I screamed and just stood there. I'd never been so terrified in all my life. He left the room, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen next, whether he'd left the flat or whether he'd just gone to rifle through a few more things. So I stayed in the room, tried to open the window, but there was no way out. So I must have been there for about 10 minutes before I plucked up courage to go and find my friend, who was way down the corridor. She'd slept through the whole thing, but basically he'd taken everything that I possessed at that moment, which was my handbag full of everything and my mobile phone with all my numbers on. He was an East European, so I think what I said at Christmas time was really well said. And yeah, I'd just like to say that I stand by what I said, and I will never, ever, ever leave the BNP, because they are the only people that can turn this country round and when we had law and order, people did what they were told, and we taught our children the right things in schools and the right forms of history and all those things. And yeah, I stand by what I said, and I've always been like that, and I think it's very important that we all stick together, stand by each other and go forward in the same direction, and hopefully everything will be fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Simone. Yet again, a very, very brave lady. This party is very lucky to have her. And on the subject of brave ladies, because she put up with a lot last year and the year before, thinking about it, she's put up with a lot with Mark since he was born. Carol Collett, without whom this evening wouldn't be taking place. Carol, I'll meet you down here because I've got a bunch of flowers for you here, and it's well deserved. Thank you for all your help and support.